Hey there, folks. It's Joe Crawford of artlong.com. Pretty much every day, I go to CSSBattle.dev, do the daily target, and record myself doing it even when I'm traveling. Let's go at it. Oh, not loading, barely loading. Ooh, we got 45-degree angles galore. All right. Looks like we got some slow loading too, which is going to be maybe tricky. Let's see how we do. Oh, the plugin's loaded, so I think we're happy with that. All right. So what do we need to do here? We've got a plus sign that's turned on its side, and we have corners filled in. So let's create that shape. I'm going to use a paragraph element. It's going to be easier to deal with. What I like to do is set the margin, set a height and width, and then, or a height and then an aspect ratio of 1. And then here we're going to do a 45-degree angle. So that's a rotate 45-degree angle, 45 degrees. And I need a background color. So the background color I'm going to choose is what? I guess that I could do conic gradient or 2 conic gradients that don't repeat. And that would be one way to do this. There are some border and border shape options, but I don't feel enthusiastic about those. So let's go conic gradient. And I'm going to start that with at 0, 0. And then I'm going to set some numbers that I don't believe are going to last. So 66.7% by 66.7%. And I need the word background. Back. And I need to spell background correctly. And I'm going to say white, 75%. And then that 444 number, 0. Oh, and I put those in the wrong place. There are the color stops. And so that's what I've created. Great. Now, here's what I get to do. I'm going to put the purple on the background. And I'm going to change the word body to be an ampersand because that's going to work just as well. And the second margin number, I'm going to say auto, which is going to center it. So once I've got that, I've got a good shot. If I increase this width, let's call it 200. I think that's too wide. Let's do 150, 160 maybe, 70, 80. And then increase the margin on the top, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60. And that looks pretty good. Admittedly, pretty good. And I think what this means is if I'm going to, so now I'm going to do something interesting, or not that interesting, maybe. I'm going to make this brown, the gray, the deep gray, to be transparent. And then I'm going to try a linear gradient, which I believe needs to be. So again, we've now the angles apply to the thing prior to its rotate. It's also possible none of this will work properly. We won't get to 100%, which is always our goal. Okay, so we need different numbers. Let's make it 30. How about 32, 3, 4, 35, 35, and then we'll change this one to be 65. And that angle's wrong. How about 135? There we go. Let's see if that's, oh, that's not going to be right. We need a little more. How about 36, 34, 33? How about 33 and 30 and 66? And let's try that. Submit. I would like this to be 100%. Will it be? Probably not, but maybe. Yeah, that's 99.9%. So let's adjust some of these numbers a little bit. We got 180. So the 66.7, we're now going to turn into 120 pixels and 120 pixels. And let's see if that works. That's also, let's try 100Q. We'll try this next number. 60, 70, 80, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then how about 200Q? 170, 180. Let's try that. If that's 100%, then we're done. If it's not, we need to do more things or try other things. Yeah, that's not doing it, is it? Okay. So what do we need to do differently? All right. So what would it mean to do this a different way? So I love the conic gradient, but for 45-degree angles like this with shapes gone this way, it's just not working very well. So let's try the nested template. Put purple on the HTML element, and then do white. And let's see how small we can get this. Okay, so let's adjust these margins. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want to go clip path, I think. Yeah, clip path. Clip path colon, polygon. And I want 50 pixels, 100 pixels, 50 pixels, 0, comma, 100 pixels, 0, comma, 100%, 50%. Okay. So now we see what's wrong with those numbers. More like 60, 70, 80, 90 to 150, 60, 75. And then we need some more points. How about 175 pixels at 100%? Great. And then 90 pixels, 100%. And then 0, 50%. All right. So now we're going to increase the margins here a little bit more. 61, 62, 63, 62. Okay, we're going to adjust these points. Let's try 91, 92, 85, 86, 87, 88, 63, 64. So I'm adjusting margins. 60, let's go 63. So again, this is all about adjusting these numbers in different ways. 89, 85, 6, 7. Ugh, kind of a brutal one here. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to adjust all these numbers the same way. 87. These. Okay. So now I want the background. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say conic gradient at 87 pixels. And we're going to say from 180 plus 45 to 25 degrees, comma, number 444, 25%, and then transparent, 0. And I'm going to do the similar thing for the next side, the other side. This one is from 45 degrees, and that's at 171 pixels. That gets me that. And then I'm going to choose to alter the clip path to add some additional points between these two. So that'll be 120 pixels, 50 pixels. 130, 129. Oh, 129, 51, 2, 45, 46. This is not shaping up very well. 46, 47, 47. No, I'm getting all these numbers wrong. 6, 5. And it looks like this position is wrong. 6. I want to adjust all these. There we go. And I'm going to add another point between, which is 129 pixels, 100 pixels, comma, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that. This is not particularly good, but we're going for it. Terrible. No good. Okay. I think this is a failed approach. So what do we do next? Let's try a 60 by 60, height 60, width 60. Remove the margins, purple. And we're going to do the whole thing with box shadows. So what I want to imagine this being is, so it's a color of white, because that's the more common one. And we say box shadow of minus 60 pixels, 0. Oh, and I set some margin auto. And 0, 60 pixels. And minus 60 pixels, 60 pixels. And minus 60 pixels, 120 pixels. And minus 120 pixels, 60 pixels. Okay. And then I want, what do I want next? I need to rotate this. Rotate 45 degrees. So why is that where it is? And I still need the, so minus 120, 120 pixels, 0. Ugh. This is not working very well at all. Oh, and what I wanted was that. And then I want 0, 120 pixels. And now let's rotate this. There it is. 21, 2, 3, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope this does it. So this is the all box shadow solution. I don't like the diff lines there, but this might be 100%. And if it is, then we're done. Oh, we are not done. That is disappointing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Because I actually think that's a good solution. And numerically, it certainly seems correct. Let's, so the another adjustment I'm going to make, I'm going to adjust this number to be a half pixel, 3, 4, 5, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. How about 34.5, 6, 7, 8. That's not too bad. 9, 34.9. Try that. Basically just fudging the numbers. I think these are 60 by 60 squares turned on their edge, but it's possible they're not. Yeah, that's not working. How about 35.1? Just gonna keep trying, because I would like to get to 100%. Nope. 2. Let's try that. Again, numerically, I think this is correct, but it is clearly not doing it. Again, any curve, any 45-degree angle, anything, any angle at an angle is subject to being a little tricky. All right, so the brute force way to do this, which I'm not really a fan of, but sometimes it's the only choice, is so this is going to be nested template, which is really just using the body. And I'm going to do a gradient, gradient. And they'll all be linear gradients, probably. Linear, 45 degrees, like that. Yeah, like that. 100 pixels, comma, transparent. Okay. And let's do cube. 4, 5, 6, 70. Nope, too much. 65, 66, 67, 68, 66, 67, 300 Q, and then that color again. 0, 40, 50, 56, 157. That looks good. This edge doesn't look so good. Let's try pixels. Okay. And I'm going to copy and paste that and change the angle. Yeah, I don't like those numbers, but they're working. So 157.4 pixels is doing the job there. And actually, I can set, I set red as the background because I'd like to put some white in here. So transparent. Okay, so that's what I've got now. What I would like for those numbers to line up. So let's do that. Let's do that now. 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we're going to do the same number again. Oh, we got a number that's wrong. That one. Pretty good. And then the final linear gradient is going to be transparent. And again, we haven't rotated anything. And this will be the final layer. So I can actually do white and then 4, and then white again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-huh. Oh, and actually, I want that to be this color, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. Let's try pixels. This is not very photogenic. And it's not, it's really just getting the numbers right. 21, 3, 10, 20, 1, 2, 15, 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 0.1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And what I'm looking for is for those numbers to get, for the difference to be dark black. Yeah, that's not too bad. So those numbers are going to be very similar on the other side. So I'm going to do, let's try that. There's more numbers to tune here, but we'll see if we can get 100% and we'll be happy. And we do. So yeah, not tremendous. A lot of very weird solutions here. There's probably a better solution. Uh, Maybe with corner shape, but maybe not, given the trouble that we had, even with box shadow rotated. Like I don't have a lot of faith there. So that is, I'm not even sure. I don't have a time of the streaming number, but we got to 100%. So we're done. Minify, unit replace. I don't think anything reduced here. We got all weird numbers. We got Q numbers. We have sub pixel, fractional pixel numbers. None of those are going to reduce nicely, unfortunately, for Code Golf. But we got it done. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a web page. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.